So today's January 1st, 2024, and like most of you guys, I went ahead and wrote down my goals for the year. And one of those goals was to build a $1 million a year consulting agency. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. Now, I'm recording this video for a couple of reasons. Number one is to look back at this in 365 days and see how far I've come, see if I hit my goal or not. Because as someone who's been in the space for 5 years now, having started 2 different agencies, I really wish I can go back to those early days, you know, the struggle days where the days that people don't see, right? And I wish I would have documented it, you know, very much like how Iman Gadji documented his journey. It's definitely has benefited him tenfold. So that's one thing that I regret not doing. And I made a promise that I will not do that with this consulting agency. So today's day one. Today we officially launched. We actually launched the ads in about 5 days. But today's the day that we officially launched. Now, to give you guys some context, we've actually started this 3 weeks ago. We've landed 3 clients and we've generated $25,000. So I'm going to go ahead and share all that with you guys in this video. But going back to the point of this video, the second point that I'm making in this video is maybe a source of motivation for anyone out there, even if it's just one person who's thinking about starting their agency. Hopefully this video can motivate you to just get started, because to be honest with you guys, that's 50% of the work, right? Showing up and actually just getting started is 50% of the work. So hopefully this could also, like I said, be a source of motivation for anyone out there who's looking to start their agency. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, I'm going to first cover what we're going to go over in this video, and then we'll dive into it. So first thing we're going to talk about is what is agency protocols, okay, AP. We'll go ahead and talk about why I decided to start agency protocols. We'll talk about how I plan to get to $1 million a year. We'll go ahead and talk about the results for the last 3 years, the results that we've been able to get, the 3 clients that we have for the last 3 weeks. And next, we'll go ahead and talk about the strategies that we used to close $25,000 in the last 3 weeks. We'll go ahead and talk about the results that we've gotten our customers, even though, again, it's been we just launched, we've been able to get them great results. And lastly, I want to go ahead and talk about how I plan on getting there. Okay, what are the things that I plan on investing in to get me there, such as courses, mastermind, so on and so forth. And then lastly, I'll go ahead and talk about how you can join me on this journey. So please watch this video till the end. Again, even if you're not thinking about starting an agency, I think it will be kind of a great framework to show you how you should plan out your goals, if you will. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, what is AP? AP is short for Agency Protocol, and that is our consulting agency. It's a done-with-you service that guides clients from starting point of $0 to $50,000 a month. And really here we say 50, it's 100, it could be 200, it could be 10. The idea is that we take you from point A to point B in the fastest time possible. Now, unlike, typical SMMA courses, which I've, taken many of, I've purchased many courses. With this right here, we meet several times over 3 weeks, okay? And we focus on creating the necessary frameworks to achieve and maintain $100,000 a month. So it's not like a course where you're going to go ahead and, give people a set of videos to watch and then tell them, be on your merry way and go ahead and build your agency. Rather, there's no videos. It's actually me and you working one-on-one and building out the frameworks, the infrastructure, and the SOPs that you need to go ahead and run a $100,000 a month agency, okay? And the objective is to streamline the process of reaching and sustaining 100K a month, okay? When we follow this approach, you're able to achieve significant growth in just 3 weeks, okay? So you can really build a 100K a month agency in just 3 weeks, right? The infrastructure for it. And there's a law called Parkinson's Law, which basically states that that a task takes up the time that is allocated for it. So if you tell yourself, I'm gonna start my agency, and you give yourself a year, it's gonna take you 1 year, okay? If you tell yourself it's gonna take me 3 weeks, it's gonna take you 3 weeks. If it's a month, it'll take you a month. Personally, I think we can do everything within 3 weeks. And as you guys will see, we have some clients like Deodric who joined within 5 days, was able to close a $9,000 client, okay? Just within 5 days. So the idea here is that you need to focus on the things that matter. And what I realized is that within 3 weeks, we can go ahead and build a 100K a month infrastructure agency for any of the clients that we work with, assuming that they follow the protocols that we give them. So that's kind of an idea of what agency protocols is. And here's a visual representation, if you will. As you can see, it's a mentorship program. Okay, so unlike courses, it's a mentorship program. Over the course of 3 weeks, we will meet multiple times. And after those 3 weeks, you'll have everything set up. And at that point, we just act as counsel, okay, to be there and give you instant feedback when you need the help. So strategy call number 1, we identify the niche and solve for service market fit. So we figure out what niche is the right niche to get into, and then we figure out what services are you going to offer to this niche, okay? Call number 2 is we assign the service delivery team. Let's say you are offering Facebook ads and TikTok ads and you're offering UGC. Well, guess what? Now you need a team to actually deliver on those services. Well, together, you and I, we go ahead and we hire the right team in your business. Just like Ahmed, who we hired, a gentleman who's generated over $150 million. Okay, $60 million of that was in legal. And that's Ahmed, one of our clients. That's his niche. So we're able to partner him with someone who's generated over $60 million. I believe that's the number, $60 million, right, in revenue for that specific niche. And guess what? That's huge leverage because now Ahmed doesn't have to worry about the service delivery. Rather, he has someone who's generated millions of dollars for people in that specific niche. So that's what we do call number 2. So right now you have an amazing offer, right? You have a team ready to execute on those services. And then the last thing we do is we build out your acquisition system. So whether you're doing outbound or inbound, we go ahead and build out those systems for you. Okay. So now you have an amazing offer. You have a service delivery team ready to execute on these services for you. And then the third thing is you have a system that gets you every day booked meetings, right? So those are the 3 things that we do. And then lastly, we go ahead and launch. So as you guys can see here, within 3 weeks, we literally do what takes people years, right? Months, if not years to do. Okay. Perfect example is, again, Ahmed, one of our partners. 6 months he's been trying to land a client in the legal niche, okay? Within 5 days of working with us, he said, I did so much more within these 5 days than I would have done in the first 2 years, okay? So the last thing, guys, is ongoing counsel. And this is what it comes down to. I realize that this is what it comes down to, right? Instead of giving someone a course, which work, again, courses work great, but the reason that 95% of people fail that go through SMMA courses is because they're given the information, right? Here, what we're selling is we're selling the implementation. So it's in my best interest to give you guys all the information for free because I want you guys actually to make money. What I'm selling is the implementation if you don't decide to do this yourself. If you want to take 6 months and condense it into 3 weeks, that's what we're selling, okay? So this is why I have high hopes in, the offer that we have and the product that we have. So this is an overview of the product. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. So why did I start this? Okay, now to be quite frank with you guys, most people will say, I started this not because of money. I'll be quite honest with you guys. I started this for 3 reasons, okay? And one of them is money. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys and sit here and say, oh, I'm not doing this for the money. If I wasn't doing it for the money, or the people that claim they're not doing it for the money, why not open a nonprofit organization than a for-profit business, right? So 1, this is another stream of income, okay? It's a great stream of income. Why not? Number 2 is 5 years of trial and error, okay? So I believe that after the 5 years of trial and error, the 2 different agencies that I've built, that I have enough information to be able to coach people on how to start their journey, right? People that were once in my space just starting. So again, I believe that I have 5 years of trial and error, that I'm qualified to go ahead and talk about this and help others. And lastly, and I think this is the most important one, is to be able to make a bigger impact on the world. Okay, again, helping people that were once in my place and getting paid to do so, what better thing can you guys ask for, right? And this right here is a direct impact. It's great. We generate our clients lots of money, okay, at our agency. But the thing is, with these clients, when you're generating them money, right, I mean, they're already doing great, and you're generating money and it's great and it's fulfilling. But when you help someone, let's say, who's like 18 years old, just starting their agency, or like Diadric, who's 42 years old, been in IT his whole life, started an agency 5 days later on Christmas Day, guys, we helped him land a $9,000 client. That right there is, to me, is more fulfilling, right? Because we're helping people that, if you will, that are just starting out. They need a sense of direction, and I know how that is, okay? I've been there. So these are the 3 reasons why I'm starting it. To say that money is not one of them would be a total lie. Next, how are we going to get there? So how are we going to get to $1 million a year? Well, technically, I kind of just reversed engineer everything and work backwards, okay? So if we were to do $1 million a year divided by 12 months, it would mean that we need to make about $84,000, okay? So $84,000 a month is what we would need to get on average, okay? Now, the average price for our program is about $10,000, and quite honest with you, this is going to go up probably to $15,000, $20,000, but let's just say it stays $10,000 throughout the whole year. Well, what that means is that $83,000 divided by $10,000 is we're going to need 8 customers per month. Okay, so if you break the math down like that, you're like, I just need 8 people to pay me $10,000 every single month, in order for me to hit $1 million. All right. Now, I actually went a step further, guys. I went a step further and I broke it down to the number of conversations, the meetings booked, and then the clients closed based on the percentage that we have with the last 3 weeks of us doing the outreach, right? So this is how we're going to get there. Okay. Just kind of an overview. Let's talk about the results that we've been able to get the last 3 weeks. Okay. So again, this program, it's been in beta. I reached out to a few people. I'll show you guys the outreach, and we were able to close. We got 20 meetings. We're able to close 3 clients. Okay. So, in total, we generated, cash collected 8,500, and we haven't even launched, guys. Okay. Again, this is just because this is the 3rd time I'm building an agency, right? So this is just, it's easier because I've did it, right? Even though it's a new model, if you will, I did this. So it was easier for me to actually close clients. We actually use the same strategies that we teach our clients for us to get clients, kind of like how Alex Hermosi did with his book launch, how he used the same strategies that he used in $100 million leads. Well, we essentially use the same thing. We used literally the same protocols to go ahead and close $25,000 in deals. Now, again, only 8,500 has been collected, and then the 25 will be paid over the next 2 months. So these are the results that we've been able to generate the last 3 weeks. And again, guys, I'm very optimistic about this because we haven't even started running ads, right? This is all purely from outreach, and we're able to do 25,000. So that is the results for the last 3 weeks. Now let's talk about the strategies that we used to do 25 grand in the last 3 weeks. So again, inspired by Alex Hermosi's $100 million leads book launch, we follow the same idea, which is use the same strategies that we are preaching to launch and generate sales, okay? Which, we call the AP outreach protocol. So that's exactly what we did. We sent 110 outreaches, and we booked, it's actually 20 meetings. This was 1 day later, but nonetheless, 19 meetings. And from there, we were able to close 3 clients, okay? So this is the strategy that we used. Now, I actually am thinking about recording a detailed video, guys, on this strategy. If this is something you guys want to see, please let me know, because if enough people do, I'm more than happy to record the strategy that we used to do this, and the strategy, again, that we will help our clients generate even more money with, okay? Now let's talk about the results that we have gotten these 3 clients, okay? So again, we signed 3 clients, and we already generated them results, okay? 1 person monetary, and then the other 2 more so of a mindset or framework, if you will, mindset shift, if you will. So Deodric, this guy is 42 years old. In 5 days since he signed with us, he closed a $9,000 deal. Again, this guy is 42 years old, just starting his agency, okay? And here's actually a screenshot from our conversation. 9K with about 2K cost, so 7K net, not bad for first customer. And this was actually, guys, this happened on Christmas Day, right? So I congratulate him on Christmas Day. So again, Deodric, 5 days working with us. This guy, we actually mapped out his goals for 2024, and I think his goal was like 300K MRR, and it's totally doable because he has an amazing offer. Right, really amazing offer. That's Deodric. So next one is Ahmed. Ahmed is a 19-year-old dude from Ireland. This guy went from charging 1,300. We actually looked at his proposal, guys. And Ahmed, if you're watching this, all respected, but we looked at his proposal that he was going to get on a call with a prospect that he had booked, who ended up flaking on him, which is good because this guy was going to offer so many services for 1,300. I think it was like SEO, Facebook ads, a free website, go high level automation, all these different things for like 1,300. Anyways, we went ahead and recrafted his offer, and now he's charging minimum 9K all the way to 7K all the way to 9K. Okay. Right, so we got his offer dialed in, okay, and we'll actually do an interview with him, guys, and I'll show you, like, it was mind-blowing for him, right, how we broke down his offer and helped him find service market fit. A couple of other things that we did for him that are notable: we hired him, again, a media buyer. The guy's generated over $150 million, and $60 million was in the legal niche, which is Ahmed's niche. Lastly, we set up his outreach systems, 100 email go out a day plus 100 LinkedIn outreach a day. Right, so I have no doubt that this guy can probably do 50K within the next 3 months. And then we have Rebel. Rebel, I believe he's a 26-year-old from Canada. In the last 7 days, we helped him come up with a $5,000 offer. We got him a really great ninja media buyer who actually is really amazing in this specific niche. And we helped him build out his acquisition system, right? So he's doing, at the moment, he's going to be doing inbound. So he's going to be running ads. So we're helping him with that. Got someone to record video ads for him, all of that, okay? So, guys, this has only been like in literally 3 weeks. And Diodric has been in the program for, I think, 5 days. Ahmed has been for about 10 days. So this is the results we've been able to get the last 3 weeks. As you can see, usually the last 3 weeks is where we're building the actual infrastructure for you, helping you bring it all together, okay? And then from there is when we start doing the outreach. So the courses and mentorship that I'm going to use to help me get there. So first thing is I'm going to try to budget at least 50 grand for 2024, okay? So in the last 5 years, I've probably spent about 40 grand in mentorship and programs. This year in 2024, I'm going to try to budget just 50 grand alone, because what I realized, guys, is that you reinvesting your money back in your business, in yourself, in the form of, let's say, programs or mentorship that you know are going to help you is really important. So $50,000 budgeted aside. $2,500 is actually going to go to Trey. So I'm already in his program, Consulting Blueprint 2.0, but he has his inner circle, which I believe is like 25 grand. So 25 grand is going to go to Trey. And then what I also want, if any of you guys have any recommendations, I'm more than happy to take them. What I want is a program or a mentorship or any course on leadership or communication. Because as you guys will see, once you progress in your agency, the two main important things that you need to be good at, aside from sales, which I guess can fall under communication, is leadership and communication, right? So I'm thinking, to invest some money here, because I think that will definitely help. And the last thing is what you guys can do if you're watching this video. So if you're watching this video, how can you join me on this journey? Well, if you are an agency owner already and you're struggling to hit 50K or get past 50K, then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and invite you to work one-on-one with me, okay? And together, you and I will build your dream agency over the span of 3 weeks. This will allow you guys to focus on sales and managing operations. 3 weeks, we build everything that you need, and then from then on, you just need to focus on two things: sales and operations. And guess what? You have us there as counsel to help you with every question that you have along the way. And again, guys, this isn't your typical program. It's a personalized mentorship where we prioritize taking precise but massive actions, which allow us to move quick, okay? So if you are, there's going to be a button in the description or somewhere around this video. Go ahead and schedule a call with me. This is going to be a discovery call. I'll go ahead and break down exactly, how this program works in even more detail. And if you're a good fit, awesome. If not, totally fine. I'll still point you in the right direction. Now, if you are an agency owner, but you are not yet ready to invest in mentorship, well, go ahead and just subscribe to the channel, because my promise to you is that I will be delivering some of the best value-packed content throughout the year. And I do this, guys, because I literally have no course to sell you. Okay, so I have no course to sell you. I'm literally giving you guys everything for free. I know a lot of people say I'm giving you everything for free, but I genuinely can give you guys everything for free because I don't have no program to sell. What I'm selling is one-on-one mentorship, you and I working together. So if you can't invest right now or you're not yet ready, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want. Rather, I would love to see you guys make a ton of money now, so that when you are ready to scale, perhaps you may consider the offer of the person who provided you the most value in the first place. So again, guys, this is how I plan on scaling this agency to 2024. And with that said, guys, see you in December in about 364 days. And hopefully at that point, we will be at $1 million in ARR.